It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. Today's band is Avenged Sevenfold, and that means we are going to try to get you into the band Sevenfold?
At least 6.
That was so bad.
Well, they usually are. I had extra time to think of it, and I didn't think of it until words were coming out of my mouth. So, Avenged Sevenfold. Jason, you actually put Avenged Sevenfold on the board. Talk to me about Avenged Sevenfold. Why did we need to do them, and what do they mean to you?
Oh, Avenged Sevenfold. They go way back for me. Avenged Sevenfold is like the potato chips to my musical munchies. What am I talking about? So, they're a band where, like, if I want to listen to music, but I don't have like a genre or like a band that I'm thinking of, I'll pop them on, whether it's on my phone or in the car, just because they never get old to me. And I don't know why that is, but I've listened to some of these albums several times. And it just, I never tire of them. I don't know if I have an objective reason for it. They do have a diverse style of rock, metal, punk, all these influences, Dream Theater that they have, but
Ooh, spoilers.
yeah, they just don't get old for me. I really like them. I mean, I date back all the way to when they went on Warped Tours, 2002, 3, 4, is when I first heard of them. I wasn't like into them then. I peripherally knew about them. I'd heard some of their songs from like Waking the Fallen and stuff, and then when that City of Evil album dropped is when they really started gathering my attention.
So, speaking of gathering attention, one night I believe we were sitting over here, V, and you, me, and Corey are looking at the list, and you're like, oh, Avenged Sevenfold. So talk to me. You're wearing a shirt now.
So I am like a big hardcore fangirl geek of Avenged Sevenfold, like groupie status almost. Not really, because I'm too lazy to follow the band around, but I know like a ridiculous amount about this band for no reason. And I've always like, if this gives you kind of an idea of how like of a junkie I am, I used to be a music theory like major. Half of my finals were done on their songs.
Well,
like
there you go.
My favorite song that I did by them was A Little Piece of Heaven, as far as like compositionally. So like it's I love them. I love them so much.
It's times like these I wish this was a video pod so you could see the excitement on her face, Jason.
I was
Oh man, that song. Let me tell you. I'm assuming it's gonna. I know it's on our list now, so we got 2 out of 3 already.
It has to be now. I mean, you know,
it's at least coming up. So for me, Avenged Sevenfold is, I don't want to say nonplussed, but like most of the world, Backcountry comes out, and that's my exposure to this band.
It's not that I don't like it, but it just go ahead. It didn't make me go, oh man, I need to get into this band, but it also didn't make me go, oh, that band's garbage. Like it was just okay, and I think I told you this on Sunday, Jason. Anytime you can work in a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas reference, you've at least got my attention. So,
okay, yeah.
So, can't stop here. It's Backcountry.
Yeah, because technically Backcountry is like that desert between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, right?
Right.
Isn't that?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
okay.
You do that, and I'm at least going to go, okay, this band exists. This exists.
They do.
And it was never anything enough for me to go, okay, I'm going to start pushing play. I'm going to start listening to records. But it also, they're not in that same, like, clearly Corey has some sort of vendetta against them.
It's crazy because I got into them right about the same time y'all did. I was a lot younger, obviously, but I had gotten into them when I had heard, like, actually Beast and the Harlot. It wasn't Backcountry.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend gave me Backcountry too, and I was like, I mean, it's all right, but like Beast and the Harlot was what hooked me. And I just, after that, yeah.
There we go. So, let's take that and walk that into the next level. We've been sitting on this one for like a little while, Jason. Did that work in your advantage, putting your 20 together, or did that hinder your list?
Oh, that worked against me. Because then I got to go back and look at my list, and I was like, no, I got to exchange these 2 songs for the other 2 songs. It was tough. I mean, I tried to approach this list as not of my favorite 20, but as like a 20 that kind of would represent what overall they have been, like, popularly, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
To get like album representation, different style representation, stuff like that. So I tried to remove myself from it. I changed a couple songs as I had more time. You know, you can have too much time to think.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that happened a little bit. Where, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, no, I got to take that song off. I got to put this other song back on. So that last 4 to 5 cuts of songs, they may have went on the list and off the list a couple of times before they settled.
Yeah.
I definitely get that. I did the same exact thing. It felt like, especially with certain albums, it felt like getting rid of Children. Like, yeah.
So what was your thought process going into your list making? Did you have any kind of gameplay in mind, or?
Well, originally I'm not gonna lie, I went through the whole childish mindset of, I like this music, this is my music.
Yeah. No, that happens.
But then I went back through it and was like, well, obviously you have to kind of think of, like, this is somebody has never heard Avenged Sevenfold. You want to, like, give them an idea. So I kind of, like, imagined I was pitching it to Corey, to be honest.
Yeah. And
that's kind of the only way I could really see it. If I didn't imagine it was somebody, like, that has never experienced Avenged, like, yeah.
So I think I looked at it because I'm the new ear. So, like, somewhere in between what you guys are both saying. So it had to rope me in pretty immediately, which they have plenty of songs that do that. And I also noticed that they have plenty of slow burn songs.
Yeah.
So, like, unfortunately, I think I may have kept a couple slow burn songs, but, like, unfortunately, the slow burn ones they're slow burn. Mm-hmm. And I think with what this band is, the best way to get somebody in is to punch them in the mouth.
Yeah. Go
pay attention, and then let them grow into slow burners. Like I said, I think I might have kept some. I don't recall offhand. Yeah. But those
first 2 albums of theirs are they're more straight up metalcore than the rest of their stuff. That's how they kind of started. You could hear, because they're born and raised in California. You can hear in even some of those songs some of that punk rock influence, especially in the beginning of a few of those songs. You're like, ooh, those riffs sound very punk rock, and they played on Warped Tour. But but then they kind of evolve from there. But as far as the music that they're known for now, that's kind of a smaller, how they started, but almost like a smaller sample of what they are now, really.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to change styles, actually. They were forced to, because M. Shadows, the lead singer, his vocal cords burst, like they busted right after Waking the Fallen, so he couldn't do any of the performance like that anymore. So
yeah, he had surgery, right? On his throat.
Yep, so he had to completely change his style. He couldn't do the
throaty.
Yeah. That's why he went to, like, more of a falsetto.
He got a vocal coach, the same that Chris Cornell had, and I think Axl Rose, and that's kind of, he learned how to do more harmonic or harmony type vocals.
Oh wow, I didn't realize it was. Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, very cool. All right, so that takes us to the next level. So I will say we haven't been too revealing with this conversation about, other than I feel like a couple songs got named. How do you think we're going to do, Jason? How many do you think we're going to get through unanimously for the final
Well,
say?
let me answer your question with a question, which is
Oh, no.
it doesn't really work out. But what is the record as far as matches?
We've done 9 a couple times.
Really?
9 a couple of times.
Yeah.
I was like, do I want to go for the record? Do I feel like we got it in us?
Hey, man,
that's
the first time I
where
did
my
it-
mind thought was. Yeah, you know what? There's no stakes. 9. I'm doing 9.
Oh. I mean, shoot for the stars. What's the worst that happens? You don't get it? What do you think, V?
I'm thinking 4.
4?
I remember the first time I did this, I was like 12, and you were like, what? Yeah, I've learned.
4 seems like the safer number.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on here. I know that it's not going to happen, but I'm
Yeah.
doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Be hopeful, man.
And if it does happen, yeah, just saying.
So now the question comes, do I go between and be positive, right? Or do I take the strictly dick move and go, we're getting jack shit, and go under V's 4? Because I feel like 4 feels like it could be the number. I'm gonna go 6. It feels high, but I'm gonna go 6.
That's a solid number.
Yeah, feels high, but you never know. Again, worst case scenario, we just got to talk all the way through it. So we're gonna take a quick pause, and when we come back, is some gameplay. It's deprogrammed. Kickstart your road to fitness with the Hard Work Works fitness app. For all ability levels, full gym, no problem. What's included? Over 200 workout plans available for every situation, from a full gym to no equipment at all. Nutrition guide to help you stay on track, and all of this is only $10 a month. There's a special offer for Deprogram listeners. Use promo code STUPID and get your first month free. The Hard Work Works fitness app. Decide, commit, succeed, and join the hustle today. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 3 of us have combed through the Avenged Sevenfold discography and plucked out 20 songs that we are now going to match together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given Avenged the time of day. And I'm wishing I would have turned that other light on, because it is dark in this corner. Who knew? I should probably get my eyes fixed. All right, so where do I want to go? Somewhere in the middle, or I'm going to go towards the bottom of my list, and I'm going here first because I got this one. Whenever I ask, it weights where I place a song in my list. Whenever I ask listeners, what do you think is essential? And if one of my songs gets multiple, that's going to weight it more towards the top of the list. So I'm going to go in here. This is tied for number 1. Nightmare.
I did not have Nightmare, actually.
Gasp.
I know.
I have Nightmare.
All right, so it's alive. It's alive and well.
I felt there was other songs.
That's always going to be the case. Sometimes they get in, sometimes they don't. All right, so
I recently watched the Avenged Sevenfold has this YouTube thing called Breakdown, where they break down how their instrumental musical thought process plus the lyrics and how they create songs, which is an awesome thing. If you like Avenged Sevenfold, then you need to watch Breakdown. Not many bands do this, where they go through and they go and teach you, or not teach you, but show you all their creative processes and stuff when they create albums and songs. And I recently watched the one on Nightmare, so that may have led me to put it on the list. But that Nightmare is probably one of my, if it's not my favorite Avenged Sevenfold album, it's up there. So
I do love the whole album, Nightmare. Like I said, I have 3 favorites of their albums, and Nightmare is one of the top ones, just because I love that Mike Portnoy was a drummer on it, and parts of it, obviously not the whole thing, but it is one of my favorite albums. But Nightmare, the song itself, I was just like, there's other songs that I felt like just took it over the edge. It wasn't quite there. It was on my list, but it got cut.
You know who answered Nightmare when I asked? Hot Joe.
Did he really?
Yep.
God. You basic.
Just so
I'm
you
kidding.
know. All right, Jason.
Let's see. Let's go. How about we go early on and go with Second Heartbeat.
I have that.
I thought you might. I don't know that Justin will, though.
I don't. But it is.
I needed a song that represented kind of the OG metalcore style and vocals, and I thought this song is a pretty good one to do that.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
All right, so you got 2 alive here, so nothing is dead yet. All right, V.
I'm gonna give y'all the easy one that I already kind of gave away. A Little Piece of Heaven. Just get it out of the way.
I don't have that one.
You don't have that one.
Nope.
God.
We're going to be fighting for that one later, it sounds like.
I know, right?
There it is.
This song, because I think it was Rev that was a fan of Danny Elfman and Oingo Boingo, basically. Because I think 2 members of Oingo Boingo were involved in making this song.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything you want in a song, right? It's got homicide, necrophilia, cannibalism.
Literally. I love it compositionally too. Like, it just shows how, because the Rev did all of the composition for this song, and it just shows with all of the like orchestral movement in it. It's just, oh my God, it's amazing.
Sometimes that's
it's so different creatively, being with that heavy Oingo Boingo Danny Elfman influence, that I feel like it belongs in here. I mean, it's got a horn section, for God's sake, or wind instruments.
And a chorus, like, come on, how can you beat it?
the Scooby-Doo style animation for the music video. Mm-hmm. That music video, Justin, has been viewed 102 million times.
Wow!
Because I recently watched it in preparation for this. I was like, holy moly! It is not for grandma, this song, nor the music video. It is definitely a piece of dark art. Mm-hmm. They made this song, I think, for a Halloween EP that they were planning on doing but never did. And then when they created, somebody was like, you got to put this on an album. This is too good and creative not to put this on an album, because they just weren't going to do anything with it, I think, at first. And they're like, no, this needs to go somewhere.
It kind of baffles me how many of their songs they did that with. Like, there were some singles that I was like, how did I not realize this wasn't on an actual album? Like, I thought, because it's just been played so many times, I assumed it was on something.
Right.
But
especially the songs that ended up on Black Ops video games. They made it a whole EP worth of songs that they just made for Call of Duty.
Yep. That's crazy.
Well, you know what? We didn't get any through, but we're doing A-okay. Nothing is dead in the water. This is another song that came up earlier, and also one that when I asked, somebody brought it up. So it's on my list. I might as well trot it out there and see what happens. Beast and the Harlot.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's number 3.
There we go.
A song about the whore of Babylon. I mean, you got to have it on here. It's funny. You would almost think Avenged Sevenfold was a Christian band with how many biblical references that they make. Mm-hmm. Even their name is Cain and Abel. And then there's so many references through all their songs and stuff like that. But they don't claim to have any sort of religious affiliation or target their songs towards God or the devil or anything like that. They just use kind of the dark sides of the Bible as inspiration for lyrics and songwriting. So It's interesting.
I'm probably going to put up my song next relating to that. I'm excited.
All right. Jason?
Let's see. How about we go all the way forward to the last album and do Higher from the Stage? And this is a song that got kicked off my list and back on a couple of times.
I did not have that, actually.
Oh, neither do I. I can't save you. Sorry.
Okay.
This album,
I did that on...
This album lost out a lot because of other albums. I love this. I love all their music, but their older albums are just so they're for it. Yeah.
I wanted to make sure the stage was represented, and besides the title track, Spoiler alert. I wanted another song to represent that album, and I fought with myself. This was probably the hardest one for me in this list. I fought with myself a lot what that second song was going to be. For the longest time, I had "Goddamn" on there, and then I bumped "Goddamn" off there because "Goddamn," I think that's probably one of my favorite songs on there. But "Higher," I don't know, like musically, I thought was a little different. So like conceptually, because it's just about like an astronaut going into space, like it's a different song than what you're almost used to from them. So I was like, all right, I'll go with this one. So I defeated myself.
I'll say this about the stage. Again, I'm repeating myself to anyone who listens to every episode. But with every band, it seems like once you get towards the end of their discography, you're waiting for the shoe to drop on, okay, this will be easy cuts. And I had a whole lot from that record on my first pass. And, I mean, I found them, to V's point, I found them to be the easier ones to cut in my second round. I was just like, oh, I just kind of like this older stuff a little bit better. So that's what happened with that song. It was on my radar. All right, V?
So I'm going to go with the Hail to the King album, Requiem. I love that album just because it's the Metallica vibes of it all. It's just amazing. But Requiem just hits a note with me because I love like anything referring to death masses. Let's be serious.
It starts speaking Latin.
It's very. I love how it is compositionally. It honestly was like I was worried when the Rev died that they weren't going to be able to kind of compose anything like that. And when they premiered this album, this was like the first track they had come out on it, and it was just the first little bit of Requiem. And I was like, I cannot wait for this to come out.
I'm really fucking...
Justin, this is what I'm talking about when I say second guessing myself. Higher got on there, and then with this, there was two songs that got exchanged today, "Goddamn" and "Requiem." I exchanged it for "Heretic." Now, which is also a great song from that album, but I don't know what possessed me to do that. So I almost had a match with that one, and then I done screwed it up today.
So. Again, in a move that'll make you feel bad, but also feel good. I don't have it either, but it was literally 21, 22. It was one of my last cuts.
I know. This is like one of my favorites of theirs just because it's like... it just, I love it.
Yeah. I was very into it. I don't know. I went elsewhere. What can I say?
I didn't. Yeah, I know. I should have just went with my gut 20 and left it, but I got to thinking about it, and then I was like, well, what about this song? This song and this song. What about this representation? But this song does this, and then things got messy.
Learning things today. Learning things. All right. So that was V. We're back to me. Okay. We're still doing all right here. I think I'm going to stay with some of my one. Actually, I'm going to stay with that record and another one that somebody brought up. Hail to the King, the title track.
I actually have that one. Went back and forth. I took this one, and honestly, it was off of my list until today, and it was because of my stepson. He constantly was like, how can you take off Hail to the King? That's the song of the album. And I was just like, oh, okay. But yeah. How about you?
I've got it on here because I've seen it live, and it is
really awesome live.
Yes, that's why. Because live, the amount of energy like the crowd puts into this song when they just start it up and everybody starts throwing their fists in the air and starts yelling to get the song started without even the band's help is nuts. I still have a video of my phone of it the last time when they put out the stage. Surprisingly, I went out. Literally, they put out it as a surprise. I went out and watched that tour, and they played this song. It is awesome. So I kept it just because of how great it is live.
Did you get to see it with the actual like the Throne King dude like back there with the pyrotechnics and stuff?
I didn't see that. No, they had big video walls basically when I went to go see it. which was great because when they played as an encore song, A Little Piece of Heaven that we talked about, they played the entire video in the background while they did that.
They didn't perform that when I went. I went for the Hail to the King tour, and that like they wouldn't perform A Little Piece of Heaven, and it broke my heart because I've wanted to see that in concert so bad, and I haven't yet to see it. All the times I've seen them, they've never performed it, and it kills me.
Yeah, because the stage was the album that they were promoting. They kind of had the proppiness for the stage, so when they played Higher, they dropped an astronaut basically from the ceiling.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah.
Spaceman Falls.
Spaceman's going, yeah.
All right. Jason?
Okay. Let's stick with Hail to the King and just do Shepherd of Fire.
I have that.
So do I. Bam. Just like that.
This is a pretty great song, and just the fact that they involve like the sound of the flames that were so well encompassed into the background of the intro of the song. Avenged Sevenfold does intros very well, I'd have to say. When their build-ups and their songs are done very well, and their songs can get very complex as they go, especially in the stage got very experimental. But the intros are 10 out of 10 a lot of times.
Almost definitely.
Just look at that. There we are at 3. All of a
It's
sudden.
it's a song from the perspective of the devil. I mean, he's trying to convince you that he's not so bad.
I think this is, I'm sure I've said this before on the show. I think this is the worst part about the show is I never get to that level often of a song, like finding out what it's about, unless it's overt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, because usually I only have enough time to go through my list like 2, possibly 3 times. Usually what I like to do is the one time through to narrow it down, second time through to narrow it down to 20, and then I like to listen to my 20 like the day that we're doing the show, just as a refresher. And then sometimes when that happens, I look stuff up and look lyrics up and whatnot. I didn't get that with this. I should have. Your boy's kind of scrambling because the end of the year is coming, and I still have to record, like, including this one, 3 episodes. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, so.
We'll forgive you. Our
Avenged
knowledge.
Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold does lyrics pretty well.
Oh my God, do they?
There's times where you're just like, here they just didn't know what to do. But for the most part, the lyrics are pretty rock solid in their music.
V had mentioned this before when she picked Requiem, but like both of these songs, like that Metallica vibe is what stuck out to me. I was like, oh, okay, like they're doing a Metallica thing without it being exactly Metallica.
Metallica actually like came out to them, like they were like, you guys did a fantastic, just because some of the songs were kind of basically ripped off of their songs, and they were like, you guys did a fantastic job. Like M Shadows said when they created this album, they wanted something that you could just jam in the car to, and like you're kind of taken back to those Metallica days where it was like, this is what
Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, yeah,
Yep,
for sure.
And Metallica is definitely an influence for them. This Means War, right off of that same album.
Yes.
It's very Metallica sounding. It sounds like it's a cover almost. Of
I
Metallica.
literally cut that this morning.
Yeah, more on that later. You guys are all about spoilers.
Oh, my bad, spoiler.
It's your turn, V.
I had one. Oh, so speaking on lyrical funness, I would like to go with Scream.
Yep, got it.
Okay, I can't save you, but Jason can.
So fun fact, everybody always thinks this song is about rape when they first hear it. It's actually about a serial killer, and you're in his eyes. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
It's from the I mean, I guess you could just say Disturbing Mind of a Predator together.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
There's something about tasting blood in the song, so maybe serial killer vampire ?
Yeah, there you go.
How about werewolves?
There you go, werewolves.
Werewolves and vampires. Okay, back to me. You know what? I'm gonna keep doing the ones that people suggested. How about Afterlife?
No.
Yes.
All right.
I fought with this one for a while, but I actually dumped Afterlife for a different one. So.
All right, but it gets a 2, so it gets to hang out. It ain't dead yet, and that is A-okay. All right, Jason?
Let's stick with. Let's do same album, right? Critical Acclaim.
I do have that one.
So do I.
Oh,
Boom.
okay. All right.
Looks like we
I
might
wasn't
get your
for sure,
9, man.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? That's...
I felt really comfortable you had that one. I wasn't for sure about Justin on that one.
Oh, I love this.
I'm
Is
a
such a
wild card,
beautiful
yeah.
way to enter like an album. Just the way they have the organ and everything. I just oh my
The
god.
organ, yeah. I even put like in parentheses Critical Acclaim organ.
Literally what I did too. I put organ that sets at the stage beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at these records, you realize there are... I think that, coming to this conversation today, realizing and looking at the song titles and like, this is a track 1, like realizing that they're telling album stories. It's not necessarily concept records. They're not, but like they are telling stories.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's full album stories. And Critical, like you said, this sets the tone for the record. And they are going to tell you a story here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish that I gave myself more time to get to the story, because I didn't even realize that that's why I was picking this song until I just pushed play.
Mm-hmm.
But that's exactly why I picked it. Like I thought it was just these cool guitar the pinch harmonics. That's why. Oh, he's yelling. That's why. No, it's because there's more to it than what's on that shallow level. So. All right. So Critical Acclaim was Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. V?
Off that same album, I'm gonna go Gunslinger. I like how it's kind of got like the ballad-ish part of it, but it's also kind of like fast-paced at parts. I felt like it was a good mixture of their sounds.
Yeah, the way the song starts, it almost sounds like southern rockish or like almost country a little bit. The way that the song starts.
Like a western kind of.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Gunslinger.
Gunslinger.
Yeah. How about that? I don't have it though.
Nor do I, unfortunately. And what's crazy is, like, when I went into that last spiel, Gunslinger was the song I was looking at. Because I was like, oh, yeah. Not that this is even bad. Just as I'm going through it, without that extra layer of understanding there's a story going on, that without that extra layer of paying attention to on that level, this is easy to pass over.
Oh yeah. I kind of wanted something soft in my list, but I didn't want because you have the stereotypical ballad songs by them, and I was like, this is a kind of mixture song, so I felt like it was a good representation of kind of both of their sides of their music. But,
Okay. Could see
yeah.
that.
I mean, we're gonna miss some, right?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
like
Darn it.
5? No, we're at 4. Okay, so we're at V's 4 if nothing else happens. There's plenty of gameplay, though.
None of us can now agree, ever.
We're hitting all the rest of them. We're getting a 9.
I mean, it's crazy, but it sounds crazy, but there's plenty of songs out here. There's plenty out here. All right. I'm doing okay with these. I'm just going to go with another one that listeners said. Unholy Confessions.
Oh, yeah, I actually have that. Yep.
Bam.
Yeah. I felt like the song has to be on there because it's probably their best song of the first 2 albums, really.
Yep.
And also like one of the only songs of the first 2 albums they still play live,
Oh.
to my knowledge. So yeah, a good add to the list, I would say.
And just like that.
I love the
it's
guitar in the song.
Strangely enough, that's something I have not mentioned yet. I'm a guitar guy, and I like guitar sounds, and I like when they're crunchy, and I like when they're tight, and I like I like a lot of what they do with the guitar. A lot of what they're doing with the guitar.
Sinister Gates is really good.
Sinister Gates is a great guitar player. I have to say, I've never heard those two adjectives used consecutively, crunchy and tight, so I really like that.
That is an interesting way.
What's funny is, like, you know, I guess some people could be turned off by the vocalist. And I mean, to me, that was never a plus or minus.
Yeah.
We got a lot of, like, double kick action going on, too. Like, that's going to be a lot. I used to be in a band called Stale, and I'm surprised we never covered any Avenged. Like, this is very close to a lot of the stuff that my drummer and guitarist would want to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm very shocked that we never did this. All right. Jason?
Okay, how about we'll go to City of Evil album, and we'll go with the actual first single from that album, which is not Backcountry, is Burn It Down.
I have that.
So do I. Bam, I didn't even know.
Damn.
I like it when I don't know singles. City of Evil is a very, like, I could see where people would be mad about it, but also there's a lot of stuff like this that's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like fast and in your face and immediate.
City of Evil was a perfect transition album for them to what they kind of wanted to become, which is basically do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there were people that got angry at them over the new vocals and some of the new music, because they kind of diverged and got a little more not just straight up metalcore anymore. They just involved a lot of some of the progressive rock. We talked about Dream Theater. Rev loved Dream Theater. Some of this other stuff they really start involving in their music. You know, it's just, as artists, you know, I'm glad that they just started doing all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, all the way up until we see The Stage, which got, like, they didn't care if any of those songs got played on the radio at all. And you don't write 8-minute songs that go into like 3 or 4 different parts if you want to get played on the radio, but it still got on the radio because it's Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, didn't promote that album, didn't even send it for review. Just one day, there it is, here you go. That's how they did The Stage. So, yeah, I have to hand it to these guys. They just, you know, you're gonna get negative feedback when you go away from your root sounds, as most bands do. But these guys just kept trucking and just creating and doing more different styles and versions and sounds, but still sticking with that kind of that core of metal and hard rock that they kind of founded themselves on.
It's funny here. Your 9 is not looking crazy, dude. Like, we're at 6. I just counted. I still have 12, which means you guys are roughly probably around the 10 range. That 3 more and 10 isn't out of the realm of possibility. It's really not. All right, so it's V's turn.
So, on that note of Dream Theater, I'm going to go with Natural Born Killer.
I got it.
It's interesting. The Rev actually wrote all of his music for Mike Portnoy to play because he didn't have the level or skill to play at his level. But I said level twice, but you know what I mean. So it's kind of like cool to hear this because, like, anytime I show somebody Avenged that's never heard them, I always show them this song because it shows you the capability of what the Rev could have probably done one day if he had his career continued. But it's compositionally, it's just beautiful. I love this song.
Yeah. I don't have it, but I agree. Yeah, the Rev was such an important influence on them as far as songwriting and stuff, all the way through Nightmare. A lot of that album is his, even though he didn't survive to see it come to fruition. But yeah, man. But you know, I'm glad the band moved on and they just kept going.
That again,
we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that again, like that layer of it really, I like, and we'll probably get into this more on after the fact. I like when we do a band like, because I'm not gonna lie, like, as I did enjoy Avenged Sevenfold, but these extra layers that I'm getting from you guys is making me respect them even more. Like, just listening to them definitely changed my respect for them. But, like, getting this extra layer is why I do the show. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if anybody has listened this far but is out on an Avenged Sevenfold, but you've decided to listen. It means something. Like, just give it a shot. All right, so Natural Born Killer was V. We're back to me. We'll do a couple more rounds here. I only have one left that other people put out there. I'm stealing this just because I know it's at least a 2. The Stage.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Yep.
Boom. I knew that. So, all right. Well, I mean, at least I don't have the burden of having the final pick because we're at 7.
I have 5 songs left.
Oh. So I was way wrong. So, depending on where Jason is.
Oh no, 6. I lied. 6.
So maybe
I'm at home.
Heyo.
Oh,
Sorry.
good.
So, funnily enough, like now that I hear this is what edged Requiem out. It had, I know, it had two
You
things.
can't see me shaking my head, Jason.
It had 2 things going for it. I needed representation from that record, and then it had that same kind of intro that did the same thing for me in listening. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
It's okay. Just tell me you hate me. It's okay, guys.
all right, Jason.
This song, that song evolves well. Like
Yeah.
it starts out with the kick-ass guitar and drums, and it just kind of evolves all the way through, like seamlessly. It's for 8 minutes, which is not something I could ever do, even if I became a musician. So you got to respect that to make an 8-minute song flow and go like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn. Ooh, all right. Here's one I think you guys might have. How about "Welcome to the Family"?
Hell yes. Hell
too.
yes. Hell yes.
Me too. Just like that. Almost Pantera there.
There's your gnarly guitar that you wanted. So
Yeah, there's definitely some Pantera influences. Like the drummer, I'm blanking on his name, played for Hell Yeah as well.
Vinnie Paul.
Vinnie Paul, yes. I don't know why, it's just brain farting on his name.
Unfortunately, he passed relatively
He did
recently.
pass. Yeah.
really.
Yep. All right. V.
Okay, so along the Pantera line, I this is the only cover I listed. I did Walk because I loved the way they put the bass in and M Shadow singing that song. But I know how you feel about covers, so I wasn't very confident.
Well, I'll tell you this. I didn't even hear it because it is not even on this list.
Oh, what?
So, yep.
It was on Diamonds in the Rough.
Yep. So I didn't even get to hear it.
Darn. Okay.
I think it means you get a freebie.
Oh, I get a freebie? What? I'll just pull. I'll pull.
Well, what I'm saying is sometimes, I mean, this is the perfect time to do one that no one else has. Like one that you wanted to just kind of throw into the mix.
It's a really good, like, honestly, like, I'm not huge about covers, but this was one that I had heard Pantera growing up, but they did it better. I'm not gonna like be that guy, but they did it better.
Now I want to hear it. All right.
It's a really good cover. They did it. Yeah, they did it justice. It doesn't. It sounds enough like the Pantera version of it, but it's not like they didn't try to carbon copy it.
Yeah.
There you go. So what we'll do, considering V is really, you're probably what, like 3 left, something like that.
I've got. Let me look. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you said
All right.
6 and then walk. Okay.
Is it almost dump time?
Yeah, I think we'll do one last round and then we'll dump out.
Okay.
All right. So, which
Sounded
one
gross.
do I do? I don't feel good about any of these. How about Eternal Rest?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you never know. You know.
We'll put that one to eternal rest.
Yes. I mean, now's the time for misses, although it's like the very last one, and we're one shy of Jason's 9.
Ooh.
All right.
Wait,
Jason,
whose turn is it next?
it's yours.
Okay. So if I get this, if you guys have it, I've got the 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going for it. Almost easy.
I have almost easy.
Oh, God.
Come on, Justin.
Don't put that on me.
Oh no.
Don't put that on
It's
me.
on you. It's almost easy just to say.
I mean, I could do that, but I'd be lying.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
I don't
He doesn't have almost easy.
I thought I had a real shot there.
That's what Afterlife edged out for me. Was almost easy. Like almost easy edged out. After, you know what I mean?
Right. I got you.
All right. V?
Oh god. I'm gonna go with the Nightmare album, Fiction.
Got it.
Wow.
Justin?
I do not.
Oh, Justin, man.
Justin. You're killing me, Justin.
I know. He's
I'm
trying to be
close.
so positive.
I mean, that really should be the name of the show, is You're Killing Me, Justin. 'Cause the amount of times...
That's got some good piano in it. Fiction does, yeah.
Uh-huh. So I have
That song Fiction holds, we talked about Rev earlier. Talk about a song that holds a lot of weight for the band and him. Because this was the last song he wrote. And he wrote it about somebody moving on, particular maybe him.
yeah. It's
When they're
really
gone.
dark.
And then ironically, like I think it was days after he finished this last song, he died.
I thought
when they found him
he
dead.
started recording it, but I thought like halfway through he had, like that was when he had like killed himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He yeah.
They
So,
had
yeah,
to get somebody
he,
else come in to play the rest of the song.
Yep, he wrote it and then they had to kind of finish it up. Because I think M. Shadow's kind of like almost like duets with him. The vocals that he does have, they put him in there.
I mean, again, here's these layers that would have been helpful beforehand. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 left, so
Holy cow.
still, yeah, you two matched on a lot. So, I mean, it isn't out of the realm of possibility that one of those all three of us has. It's very improbable. So let's see. I'm a big fan of doing this. This is like album 1, track 1. Turn the other way.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Lips of Deceit.
No.
That's a good song.
It is a good song.
All right. An Epic of Time Wasted.
Nope.
Okay. Chapter 4.
No.
Lost.
I cut that one. It was such a good song.
Nope.
All right. Danger Line.
Nope.
I like that song, but
It
no.
is a good
Oh,
song.
I skipped one. And All Things Will End.
No.
Nope.
Wow. And last but not least, I put this here. I'm perfectly content if no one has it. But this was the answer that I got second most, Backcountry.
I did not have Backcountry actually.
I do have Backcountry.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I put it on there because it was such an important song for them.
I know I went back and forth, but I was like, I felt like I represented that with Beast and the Harlot, so I was like, I'm good here.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm with you, like, not even like sound wise. Like, I think that if we can do this list without Backcountry, I feel like we're doing something.
You just want to do that because Corey doesn't want Backcountry.
No, not even. Not even. I just feel like if we can do this without the one song that everybody knows
That is true, yeah.
and show that.
Because you're kind of just canceling out one on your list at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So you're saying like an introduction doesn't need that song because that's already the song's already introduced itself.
sometimes some bands, it's like the Cars. Like, you can't, I mean, you can't deny the Cars hits. Like, you can't. It's impossible.
Oh no.
But with a band like Avenged, I think we're doing this service if we keep Backcountry in.
Like
Because
we're lazy?
Well,
I'm kidding.
I feel like maybe like more people feel that way about the same way as Corey does about Backcountry. Mm-hmm. And so if we go, okay, sure, you think you know, but listen to these 10 instead. Now, again, if we get to our list and decide, no, we need Backcountry, I'm also okay with having it. Because clearly 2 of us put it on our list. So we'll see. But that,
I mean, it's crossed off mine, so I mean, I clearly felt some kind of way about it. Just
all right. Jason, there's no shots at unanimous, but you can get a couple more in the combo.
Okay. Dump out here. Warmness of the Soul.
nope.
I wanted a sounding the seventh trumpet representation, especially since they wrote the damn thing in high school, which is impressive.
I know.
Let's see.
Good for you, because I couldn't. I was like, there's too many important songs to me.
I know I've got more in here. I'm running out though. Oh, Buried Alive.
No, I did not have that one. That is a good one though.
Metaphorical. And then I've already foreshadowed this one earlier. Heretic.
Nope.
I tell you
I
what,
think that's it for me.
I still have 3 guys.
Heretic was the one, was like number 22.
Heretic blood.
'Cause I did
Yeah, that's like their witch hunt song, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Heretic, and I was going back and forth with Heretic and Requiem, and then I cut them both. Makes sense of that one.
Jeez.
All right. Just for funsies, V, you want to dump out whatever you got left?
So I went back and forth between Dear God and Seize the Day because they both, I felt like they needed like one ballad, but I ended up going with Seize the Day, obviously. I did St. James. I really like that song a lot.
Okay, yeah, on the extended version. Yeah, that is. Yeah, okay, that's a good song.
It's kind of like, it sounds like a drinking song, kind of, not like drinking song, but like you're at a bar with your buddies and you hear this song kind of come on in a rock bar kind of thing. And then the other one I had was Planets.
Planets, really? Okay. All right. No, I don't have Planets, but that's an interesting choice though.
Yeah.
That was one song I looked and I was like, I don't know that anybody will ever choose this song, and then someone chose that
Somebody
song.
chose that song.
I feel like I willed that into existence.
You did.
by my
You did.
negativity. Yeah.
My spidey senses tingled and I just was like, you know what? Let's throw this in here.
But that said, we didn't hit your 9, but we did 8.
That's pretty cool.
That is really
Yeah.
good for. This is an expansive discography where they test out a lot of sounds.
And
I
I sounded so crazy in the beginning, didn't I?
It did.
You did.
9 sounded nuts.
I'm not gonna
I almost
lie.
did.
I secretly scoffed at you. Justin saw, but he didn't want to like acknowledge it.
I almost did something even crazier, which was put Exist on this list just to be a butthole. Because it's like a 15-minute song. I was like, here's an introduction. Here's an entire album in a song.
Oh my gosh.
Also, here's Neil deGrasse Tyson talking for 3 minutes.
So here's our 8 already in: Unholy Confessions, Beast in the Harlot, Burn It Down, Critical Acclaim, Welcome to the Family, Shepherd of Fire, Hail to the King, and The Stage are already in. We got a lot of 2s here.
What's it gonna take to convince you to let a little piece of heaven slide through?
Nothing.
Oh, cool.
Like,
I want a little piece of heaven to slide through. That's my hill to die on.
There we go. So let's do that. That brings us to 9. So now there's only one left, and I think that officially puts an end to Backcountry, unless somebody really, really, really thinks Backcountry should be in at this point.
Oh my God, no.
I don't care either way, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like we got this far without it. Let's get the rest of the way without it.
I mean, a country full of bats sounds terrible. So it's out.
Can't stop here. It's Backcountry. All right. So what do we still got alive here? Second Heartbeat, Almost Easy, Scream, Afterlife, Nightmare, Natural Born Killer, Fiction.
We don't have anything really of their slow stuff in any of their music.
Okay.
And I feel like Fiction's kind of like the only song on that list that really represents their kind of like, not slower, but
I had a feeling you were going Fiction on that one. I completely agree.
Okay. So I'm the odd man out. Let's go ahead and put that through. That was painless. That gives us our 10.
Well,
Is there any
Justin,
songs off the video games? I know that that's not that you felt like maybe like would have stood a chance if we had them in this, like
honestly,
Carry On or Not Ready to Die.
I was gonna say Carry On probably. I had hold on, I had Carry On and I think Flash of the Blade, but that was also on Diamonds in the Rough too. But yeah, I had
Yeah.
both of those.
I feel like Carry On might have made my 20 is the one that I think that would have represented their video game songs. It's weird to say, but they're just songs. I mean, they're not like the 8-bit. Like
Yeah.
that's not. But you know,
All right, so we have our 10. Unholy Confessions, Beast and the Harlot, Burn It Down, Critical Acclaim, Welcome to the Family, Shepherd of Fire, Hail to the King, The Stage, A Little Piece of Heaven, and Fiction. Now, Jason, we get one song to tell people about Avenged Sevenfold. Of those 10, which is the one?
one song to tell people about Avenged Sevenfold.
Like, what song encompasses them?
Oh boy, well, it's not Little Piece of Heaven, even though we really wouldn't debate for that song because that would be an odd representation of them.
Yeah.
Musically, and people would be like, "What is wrong with them?" They're so diverse, though. It's hard to pick one song that represents them. Oh my gosh.
What do you think is the most likely song you play that makes them go, okay, I'll listen to the rest of these?
Oh, if we're going that, there's like I had two. Okay, I had a different answer in my head. I'll keep. Yeah. I'll wait till he's done.
Sounds
No.
like
I mean, I mean, if we're like the layperson, I mean, "Hail to the King" is one that gets a lot of just rock fans in general going. So that's and Shepherd of Fire is a good representation of what they can do musically, like just metal wise as well. That just off that same album.
What do you think?
So if you're gonna say like the most avenged sound, I would say like like if you heard like it if I heard the first couple like bars of this, I'd be like avenged. It would be Burn It Down. But if we're going like we're tying in the audience to like the first song, I'd say Welcome to the Family because of the beat.
Okay, so I'm going to add this layer to this and see if this keeps your answer the same. So whatever song we choose will be Avenged's entrance into the best of 2022 episode. So if you think that basically we're trying to sell Alfredo.
Are you going to listen to the whole song as the?
So if we're trying to tie in, because if you said that this is for the album, like this is something that ties in the general audience, I would say Welcome to the Family. But if we're trying to tie in Fredo, I feel like it would be more Shepherd of Fire. I think he'd be cool with Welcome to the Family, but like, I don't know. I feel like Shepherd of Fire would like catch his interest faster, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm completely okay with Shepherd of Fire. Like I was thinking, like if you guys are gonna sit and listen to the whole thing, I feel like if we put in Exist or The Stage, then you guys would have to sit through 8 to 15 minutes of them, and you'd be like, okay, it's them, all right, just it's enough.
What happened to you, Jason? Why do you want to torture these fans? Like, why are you doing this? We need more people.
All right, so like
You just have to get enough of them sometimes, and then you become a fan just by inertia. And by if one song is that long, just by inertia, we've got them.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I do think that Shepherd of Fire or Hail to the King is the way to go. I will go ahead and put my weight behind Shepherd of Fire since you both have said it. I think something like that gives, if you're giving Metallica vibes, then maybe somebody will go, oh, I wonder if they do older Metallica too and go backwards with them. So, let's go.
All right. You've made the Dark Lord happy.
We
There you go.
have.
You can pull that as one of the best 2022 quotes for Deprogrammed.
All right. And let me do this. Shepherd of Fire is our number one. Oh, it unhooked from the Mac. There we go. Or not. Oh, yeah. There we go. The fire. Okay. Shepherd of Fire is our number one. We got Unholy Confessions, Beast and the Harlot, Burn It Down, Critical Acclaim, Welcome to the Family, Hail to the King, The Stage, A Little Piece of Heaven, and Fiction round out our 10. Let's let Shepherd of Fire get a moment of sun in the sun. I can talk. Fire. I did have a slow burn song. This one takes a second to get going.
That's true.
There we go. We have done it. We have convinced you that Avenged Sevenfold is a good band. Now go forth and listen to the list and enjoy. If you enjoyed this conversation, hit the subscribe button wherever you're listening to this. Maybe give us 5 stars. That would be very cool. I would appreciate that. Some words of encouragement, maybe. If you're listening on Spotify, there is a Q&A where you can tell us which songs we got wrong, which songs we got right, and you can say, yes, I liked your 10, or boo, you got your 10 wrong, whichever you'd like to do. Also, you can go to legionofstupid.com to listen if that's something you wanted to do, and if you wanted to hear V episodes or if you wanted to hear Jason episodes, you can do that from Legion of Stupid. They have their own pages. If you want to hear Justin episodes, or even worse, if you don't want to hear Justin episodes, I'm sorry.
That's going to be hard to do.
They are all me. I'm sorry. But Legion of Stupid, legionofstupid.com is also a great place for you to sign up if you want to come play. Click podcasts, click deprogrammed. Like I said, you can listen and you scroll down a little bit more. That's your sign up sheet. Tell me what band you want to come talk about, and it'll happen eventually. I think Jason put this up literally a year ago. So we get there eventually. I promise you, we will talk about the band. What else? Patreon.com/show. Hi, Justin would be a great place for you to go if you would like to support financially. I would appreciate that. $1 a month gets you in the door, gets you all the pods early before the rest of the world. It gets you the after the fact conversation immediately after. And that would be very cool. And last but not least, join the Discord, come talk, come have fun. Counting is fun. All that stuff happens in our Discord. Legion is Stupid. With that, Avenged Sevenfold. Learn and love 'em, people. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.